Hey y'all, I'm back. Hold on, turn my light. Hold on. Where is it? Okay. Oh, there you go. uh, hey, let's see what's going on in this room. I'm back and had a fantastic time. Was IBC Digital Damien College. It was a wonderful event. Lots of people in the neighborhood. It was just stupendous. And so it was great. And I had a very good time. And I announced it on my Facebook. I just got out of the cab. And I'm in a house so much that I don't really catch colds much. And so when I go out, it's like, cold germs, I'm really sensitive to it. So anyway, it was a wonderful event. I'm going to post the images on my Facebook. It would be nice if I could just title the images into a movie right on my iPhone. So that would be good if I did that. If I could do that, if I could take a slew of images, put in a group, and then you probably can do it. iMovie on the iPhone, and then take the photos and make it into a thing. So it was wonderful. I had a fun day. I also went to the comic book store. I bought some extra comic books. I talked to that crew, and they're doing stuff like that. Just happened this. I'm just gonna grab this. This is a book by my friend in New York. David B. Mattingly. He's a matte painter. Might want to check that out. And he was part of the New York user group. So this almost felt like that kind of thing, except there was a lot of people who were, really who I've known through the years. Like there was Valeria. She's one of the few black artists who is I think she's the only local black artist, or even a local artist that is in the Albright Knox Museum. And so, I think she's the only local black artist who is in the Albright Knox. And she's the one that told me to go to New York. And she did some stuff that was in New York Macy's. It was really beautiful. She was there and she had her son, which is Hiram. And he does sculpture. Because she does clay, and so he's helped her, and he does. So she's a sculptress, and like I said, she taught at Molly's. She was there at Molly's, and Molly was there, and Molly from Molly Ogas, and so it was wonderful because that's where I learned to really learn how to paint. And so that was really phenomenal. And I was able to introduce those two people to Ben, who helped me with the animation. And it's a really heavy duty complex. And his studio has done work for Harry Potter. And I was really surprised because I didn't believe it at first. Because I remember when, 10 years ago. And so when I saw it, I was like, I saw this Harry Potter, and I saw it was tracking and everything. So it's interesting, and it was nice seeing Ben again. I haven't seen him in years. And then I showed him the Cupidtron character. I mentioned that to y'all before. And he was like, does this look familiar? I showed him on my iPad. I said, does this look familiar? And he was like, Cupidtron. And I was like, yo, man, that's yours, you can have it, I did it just as a training study kind of thing. So he's like, oh, did you do it in Maya? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, you better get in here and do some work for me, so he wants me to work in the studio. And it's kind of funny because now I'm like really independent, I got a Red One camera, I got motion tracking systems and big machines and stuff like that. So I don't know how that would work, but because I don't have space for that stuff, and they have tons of space, maybe I'll rent something or hook up something like that, or maybe I'll have some space in his things or do something on consignment and see how that works. You know, just really cooperate or collaborate with her, and it was really funny because I was coming down the elevator and I was talking to some people, two men, and I said, "Oh yeah, I was trying to do something like this and get a campus." And the first thing they said it takes a whole lot of resources. And so for Damien College and IBC to work together, and it was just really good. So and it takes a lot of resources to do that. And I found that out, you know, like the hard way. You know, it would take so much money, and it's money that I don't have, and hopefully one day I will. But I'm more than willing to kind of work out. So we'll see. Maybe I could work on a freelance basis for some things, and then independent on other things, and make it work together. But it would be very exciting. It might be a good change. I don't know. It's something to talk about, something to think about. But again, I was really happy because a lot of the people around my neighborhood and around this area was there. So video people, animation, aspiring animators. You know, I'm aspiring film now. And it's so funny because I was counting back to certain people. And it's really great because I could give kudos to people who are in my life and you know, introduce them to other people. And so it was really, really nice to be able to do that. And then Molly told me, she says, out of all the years I have taught in that school, she said, because we used to argue. I mean, I did some of the most amazing painting, and I give her kudos for them because I realize now that there are things that she helped me with and elements that she helped me to, that she imposed into the paintings in a bit for her understanding and her college degree understanding, or college trained and classically trained, that she helped me with, that was that she allowed, you know, she guided me with. And so, but I just, certain things I did, I was, you know, I'm really, I don't know, strong, I don't know. I just knew what I want. And then, you know, and then I think about, you know, you see things in certain ways and certain things you don't know. But I was just able to tell her, like, you know, I really, you know, give her the kudos and the affirmation, the accolades that she deserved. She said, "You're the first person that out of all those years I've been in that building," and she has a building, it's a beautiful building, 3-4 stories. I think I have photos up of that. And she's run it for 50 years. And she said, "You're the only one, the only time I've ever been so mad that I actually left the building." I was like, "Molly, don't tell me that now." It was bad, but we used to have it out. And I didn't know how bad it was at the time because I was so full of fire. And I was just thinking about that, just how full of fire I have been, and how many things that come and try to douse out that fire that really don't do it. Praise God. So, I just, again, just a renewing and just, kind of rejuvenating, and it's a very rejuvenating, then getting away from these four walls, which you can tell is not a nice posh place, and to see a nice posh and all that support and things like that was really good. So just, God bless y'all all. Talk to you soon. That's, 15 minutes. No, I mean 10 minutes. So, we'll talk to you soon.